Hello everyone, Lady Phoenix here and welcome back to some more Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. So in the previous video we made it to Motorville and figured out what's going on with Esther's soulmate, who is Myrtle, and come to find out her father had a nightmare, an evil spirit that attached to the brokenhearted here in Oliver's world. And at the end of the battle, his heart is still broken. And we figured out that we need a bit of kindness in order to restore his heart. And what other kindness to go to? None other than the wife. Aww. Such a dedicated woman. Okay, let's just go ahead and take that heart. Hopefully that's not picking up on the TV. It was at 4. But I put it on 2, so hopefully you guys don't hear it. I still need to hear it, but whatever. Anyway. Now that we got some kindness, let's go ahead and give it to old Rusty here. Don't rush me, Drippy. I'm getting to it. Obviously, she could see the aura that was pulled away from her heart and into Rusty's heart. Of course she couldn't. It's magic. Duh, Myrisa. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, it's been a while since they probably had a good moment to themselves. So, now that that's prepared, let's go ahead and tell Myrtle that her parents are okay. No divorce for them. Though I don't think they were going to get one, but if things kept on happening the way they did, I'm pretty sure they would have. You know, it's only so much one person can take, you know?
Oliver, what is it?
Well,
If my father sees you, he'll...
Myrtle, come with me.
Huh?
You can go outside now. You're not sick anymore.
I can't, Oliver. Just thinking about going out there gives me goosebumps.
Myrtle.
Oh,
Go on out and play, Myrtle.
but... Father?
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't there when you were sick, when you needed me, and I was fighting with your mother the whole time. I guess maybe the thing that was keeping you closed up in here, maybe it was me.
Father?
You were scared somewhere deep down that if you went away, even for a little while, your mother and I would lose the one thing keeping us together, that we wouldn't be a family anymore. I'm right, aren't I? That's why you were. Something deep inside you wouldn't let you leave the house.
Father,
It's all right, sweetheart. Your mother and I, it's gonna be okay.
Father!
Please, Myrtle. Please forgive me.
Oh, I do. Daddy, I do.
Are those tears, Bunting?
Huh? No, they're not.
So much for you being honest.
Oliver?
Hmm?
I'm going to try. I'm going to go outside. Will you come with me?
Myrtle. Myrtle!
I did it! Oliver, I did it! I'm outside! I'm outside!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oliver, thank you so much.
Well, that's good. She can finally come outside now. He'll go to school again. You please tell me you're at least getting homeschooled. Well, would you look at that? We got two essence, feelings, emotions, whatever. In one video. Courage and kindness. Aww. Interesting is one word to put it. When he walked in your room, didn't he say, "Don't worry, I'm crazy"? That automatically lets you know that he's probably a little woohoo. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Now we won't get another vessel like essence or whatever, or emotion or feeling or whatever you would like to call it, for quite some time now. But I want to do a little bulk record today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon on April 24th. Because I want to get to a certain point of the game right now that allows me to make other situations in the game easier. Well, that's good. She cheered up and now the family is all whole again. Let's cast Gateway and get the heck out of here. Don't worry, I didn't just disappear into thin air. Nope, not at all. So now that everything is fixed, with Rusty and Myrtle and Betty, and we got some courage with us, hopefully our little Esther friend here in Drippy's world will be a-okay. Well, the only way we can find that out is if we try. So, let's go ahead and give it a try. You can tell when people are broken-hearted too, because look at their eyes. Like, look at her eyes now and then look at the upcoming cutscene that's gonna happen. And Bob's your uncle. I have an uncle named Bob. Huh, didn't know that. Learn something every day.
What is this?
Where am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart.
My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child. You were robbed of your courage. But I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Rashad.
I will join you in the fight against Shadar. The day will soon come when the clarion rings out across the land once more.
The clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the great peace. The sound of this flute came to represent the unity of the nations of the world. How long is it now since the call of the clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
It's up to us. The clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Oh, you got it from. Oh, yeah, you can come with us. Awesome! Yeah, regardless, someone who can carry familiars that isn't a wizard, but that can carry familiars. That's awesome. So now we got Esther and Go-Go here. Yes, can you teach me something? You are a great sage after all. Puppet string, alright. We'll actually be using that spell very shortly. Secret ingredient is going to be a tad bit of time, and magic lamp, I think magic lamp is like a spell that lets you see through the dark, and pulse is pretty good too. Ah, clever girl. Yes, now can we get the going? Okay. Now, unfortunately, you can't fight with Shadar. Rashad. He's just the NPC. He's just there for show. Basically, Rashad's role is to just, give us spells and take us to a place, to our next destination. Temple of Trials, and that is our next destination, where we will learn a very important mechanic in the game. Finally, after darn near 8 hours into gameplay. Yes, 8 hours, it don't seem that long, but trust me, it took us this freaking long to get to this important mechanic of the game, which is why I didn't want to do any quests or bounty hunts or anything of the sort until I got to this point in the game, because once we unlock this mechanic, I want to be able to do a couple of things off screen before I start the next video, and probably after I do the Temple of Trials, we will head off. I need to go to the inn. Oh, actually, no, I don't. I think I can make it there on my own. After we get this important mechanic in this game, I will be doing some off-screen things, and then when we reboot up, we'll start bounty hunts and doing small tasks and such of the sort. But then again, once I get this important mechanic, something will happen, so you'll see. I'm going to actually end the video very soon. Right now, we have to do a tutorial battle. Because now that we have Esther in our party, there's a couple of things we can do whenever we're in battle with another party member. Why not? Oh, the green bunter is so happy. Look at him. I don't want to pick Esther.
Esther!
That was so delayed.
Oliver! Esther! It's my turn!
Boss everybody around. That's awesome. Okay. Speaking of tactics, okay. That's actually good you did that. Okay, what I wanted to do was tactics. And what you want to see, I usually just stay with Oliver, but what I like to do is put them on provide backup with whoever you're not going to use, because the computer have a terrible habit of using Esther, why aren't you doing... What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, the computer have a terrible habit of burning through NP like there's no tomorrow. So I usually keep them on provide backup, you know, that way they won't hopefully go through all their MP like 40 going north. Because when I say they go through it, they burn through it. Now they will heal you when needed, you know, they're not completely stupid, but like I said, overall, they just burn through through the magic points like there's no tomorrow, man. So be mindful of that. I think provide backup is probably the best one. And it's actually not... Oh yes, yeah, I forgot about this. Basically, the go-go that Esther has right now, which is her default familiar, is actually a pretty good familiar. The thing is, though, it's primarily MP based. So whenever Esther do decide to throw out her go-go, more than likely she's going to use a magical attack. Now, what you want to do in order to kind of somewhat avoid that is give Esther a familiar. Now typically what I like to do is I like to give Esther the monkey. And put the monkey in the front, because Esther, whatever familiar is in front of your party member, each party member can hold up to 3 familiars. You put first, second, and third. They'll throw out the first one first, the second one second, and third one third. I usually put the monkey first and the go-go second. So say for instance if your HP gets kind of low, she will take out the monkey and use the go-go to heal you. Now, even though it's not a favorite for the familiar for Esther, I still like to give her this monkey simply because, as I stated before, it'll give her some sort of fighting one as opposed to constantly using MP. So that's another trick that you can use in order to prevent Esther from using all that MP. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and in the next video we are going to head towards the Temple of Trials. So you guys take care and have a great afternoon. So long and take care.